Hey, what up, everybody? Stephen Breach coming to you. Tonight's edition of the main event. Did not let me down. Main event, Saturday Morning Slam. Even though I wasn't able to watch the Slam this week, it's still on my DVR. Two of my favorite shows to watch wrestling-wise. I don't have the 3 hours of Monday Night Raw, and SmackDown doesn't have the whole thing where it's killing my whole weekend. It just seems like 2-3 weeks in a row now I haven't even seen a peek of SmackDown, just because I haven't had a chance to do it on the weekends, and by the time Raw rolls around I'm going to watch Raw first, and then by the time I watch Raw, what's the point of watching SmackDown? It's 3 days old now. But main event, real good, awesome show. I guess you can say the main event, the first match, was Kane, the tag team champions, going up against Seth Rollins, a member of The Shield. The Shield was around the ring for the whole time. They said that Daniel Bryan was off doing another television show. I don't know what television show Daniel Bryan's doing on a Wednesday night. Hopefully WWE isn't expanding to doing another Wednesday show out there somewhere else on another channel. But you never know, because it seems like they're sprouting up new TV show ideas every week. Basically, this is a 3-on-1 match, even though Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose were on the outside of the ring the whole time. If it was a one-on-one encounter, Kane probably would have killed Seth Rollins very easy. Kane really controlled the pace of the match, except for the times when the Shield became involved and sort of broke up Kane's concentration. With him having to try and see how he was going to fight these three guys all at once. The few times that Rollins did take advantage in this match, basically he, kicked Kane's ass and really wore him down. But Kane was always able to back it up and get back in control. This is a really good match until the point of the disqualification that came in the end. It sort of showed how they really didn't want to beat the Shield, but the Shield were beatable. Right when he was about to count 3, Ambrose came in with the double arm axe handle, I guess you could say. Broke up the pin, causing the disqualification. It took him a while for the ref to call for the bell, that I thought maybe they were actually going to let it go like it was a regular tag match. But after that, it was a basic 3-on-1 encounter with Kane getting the shit kicked out of him. Before, to my surprise, out of the middle of nowhere, the Usos ran down. The Usos, the main eventers of main events in Saturday Morning Slam, had to get that little rub. It was basically to build up to a match that's going to be on SmackDown. That's going to be a warm-up for Rollins and Reigns going up for the Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules. I don't know if I should talk about this now or warm it up for the Extreme Rules predictions video, but I'm not a real big fan of the Shield winning all the belts, the titles. I'm not even a real big fan of the Shield winning any of the belts. How they're going to be able to go into this pay-per-view having 2 different championship matches and still be undefeated and still not lose, I have no idea. After this match, they showed us the ending of the Raw match, which was the Shield going up against Team Hell No and John Cena. It started with the 3-on-1 advantage after Kane and Daniel Bryan had been eliminated. Just basically how Cena was able to fight off all 3 guys. Made it look even stupider. I have no idea. You know what? I understand Rollins getting pinned. I understand Roman Reigns getting disqualified. I don't understand why when he got speared, why Ambrose wasn't there just to pin Cena, and then you could walk away and say at least 2 of the guys got disqualified, or 1 guy got pinned, 1 guy got disqualified. And then, at least they got the win. That's why they went out there, was to win this match. It was an elimination match. And it doesn't matter who gets pinned or disqualified if you win the match. That they were going out there as the Shield to win at all costs, and that's how they were able to win. For some reason, I guess they wanted to make Cena look strong, even though he got his ass kicked by the Shield and by Ryback after the match. They had Cena kick out, and they had him fight off for a minute before the DQ came, and you were able to save face for the Shield. So, I don't know. Honestly, I liked that match when I saw it on Raw. Having to rewatch it on main event, it's not one that I would put on the Best of Shield DVD, because it didn't make him look all that great, in my opinion. Second match of the night, Wade Barrett against Sin Cara, 2 guys that we haven't seen in a good while. Oh, before we even go into this, Miz is finally back. He finally finished his movie. Miz was the worst part of this show. I always liked Miz as the announcer, but having a break from him on main event, with JBL being out there, shoot myself in the head. This might as well have been called Miz Main Event, because everything on the commentator's table is about Miz. Yeah, you made a movie. Yeah, you won the IC belt. Yeah, you lost the IC belt. Every match, he was bringing himself up. He was relating himself to everything that came along. When you're out there as the announcer, you're the announcer. Yeah, you're supposed to bring up some sort of facts that you relate to what's going on in the ring, but not everything is about you. I like you, but shut the fuck up. Miz was very, very annoying out there. But, basically Wade Barrett, guy that I honestly haven't seen since the Raw after WrestleMania. He hasn't really been doing anything. I don't even think he has a match to defend the IC belt at Extreme Rules. And Sin Cara, a guy I haven't seen since probably the Royal Rumble is the last time I can remember Sin Cara being there. But the IC belt wasn't on the line. Wade Barrett kicked the shit out of Sin Cara, made himself look really, really good. Only for when he was going for a powerbomb, Sin Cara started turning into a hurricanrana, rolled it up, and right at the 3 count, Barrett was able to kick out, but it was too late. Sin Cara got the win. Very surprising to see both of these guys. I'm not that high on Sin Cara, but I like to watch his matches. But that orange and blue crap has to go. I don't know why they keep going back to that. Every time I see it, I'm surprised because every time I see Sin Cara, it's so far here and there and far between that I have no idea what's going on. I even started to think about where the hell Rey Mysterio is. If anybody knows where he is, let me know in the comments, because I don't even remember what his deal is anymore. Last time he was gone, he might have been injured. He might not have been injured. Like, they were going to fix his knee. He wasn't going to have surgery. He was just going to rehab it and be right back. And he hasn't been right back, so I have no idea. Maybe he's just sitting at home with the family problems that always seem to come up somehow along the way. When that match was over, I was ready to pack it up. I was starting to write down my notes, planning on what I was going to say in this video right here, reviewing the show. And we come back from commercial, and Cody Rhodes is getting ready to come back to the ring. And I have, barely any time left on my DVR for this show, so what the hell is going on? Is main event starting to get an overrun like Monday Night Raw is? Nope. They just had a very, very short match between Justin Gabriel, the other main eventer of main event, just like the Usos earlier, against Cody Rhodes. This match was mainly to hype up the match that's going to be the pre-show to the main event, which makes no sense at all because neither this guy has any steam going into the pay-per-view, let alone any steam going into a pre-show free match on YouTube. Cody Rhodes against The Miz. There's no angle, there's no promo, there's no nothing. I apologize. There's no nothing. There's just a match that has no reason at all for anybody to tune into this except to see what the set looks like for the show before it starts. Sometimes they use this show to sort of boost it up to try to get some last minute buys. In my opinion, Extreme Rules is so bad, nobody's going to buy this crap. But if you are, here's all to you. I know how I'll be watching, and hopefully you guys at least watch that way as well. Basically, Gabriel looked real good in this match. I was honestly starting to scratch my head, getting really confused why you're hyping up this match with The Miz if he was going to lose. But Cody Rhodes was able to ground Justin Gabriel after hitting a whole bunch of arsenal on him. Cody hit the Alabama Slam, followed it up by hitting the Crossroads, and main event is over and done with, and that was it. It was a good show. The only thing they really hyped up for Extreme Rules was Lesnar versus Triple H. You had the rewind from the Monday Night Raw match, but good show. Give it up to you guys. Main event, one of the best shows. Check it out Wednesday nights on Ion. It's worth seeing. It's only an hour. You get to see something start to finish that you're probably not going to hit the fast forward on that much and not wonder what the hell's going on any other channel on TV. 1 hour, perfect time for wrestling. There you go. Peace out, guys.